Alright, we're back with more Fallout 4. Let's jump right into it again.
You need it? The bait shop's got it. Hey.
Yes.
I got the guns if you got the caps.
Show me what you got.
Don't try anything.
Ooh. Let's buy that. Sell those, we don't need that.
Hey.
How may I be?
Let's sell all the heaviest stuff first.
Service.
Alan, we doing business?
Show me what you got.
Make it fast.
Yeah, we gotta go see Brooks.
Psst. Looking for a bargain?
Let's barter.
Here's what I got.
Alright, and let's buy the 44 and the 308.
Hey.
Yes, sir. Glad to be of service.
Let's find some more stuff to sell. That's good. This is good. No, I think I'm gonna keep that. Even though it's £20. And legendary, I'm not gonna sell that. Oops.
Don't let the island catch you
Brooke.
off guard.
You know, when I'm feeling down, a little commerce always cheers me up.
Oh
Let's see
yeah.
what you have.
Let's set you up.
Yeah, we good. Ooh. So sorry, we got that yesterday.
Whatever.
Front. Heads up. Wait there.
Hope you find what you're looking for.
Heads up.
I'd be... Happy to... help if
There
I
we
can.
go. Alright. Let's go sell the rest of our stuff. Head over to Diamond City real quick.
Look alive.
What can I do for you?
Look alive.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
We should head up to Red Rocket. There's probably more ammo there now. One copper, one steel, one fertilizer. Okay. No, not spring. There we go. That should work, right? Oh yes. What should I do though? Just go to Starlight Driving and set up a little sun there. Hold up, this is perfect. I think there is a... Yes, this. Then we can send them to this place. And then they will build it.
This looks rather pleasant, I believe you could get this done. Your weapons, sir. We've got company.
Get out of here. What's this?
Hold it right there, stranger. Excuse the pointed gun routine, but I'm not expecting a caravan today. So, why don't you tell me what you're doing here?
I'm here to help you.
Oh, help! I see. Is this the part where you helpfully donate some bullets? Maybe relieve me of the burden of wealth, as if I didn't have enough... Wait, you actually sound like you mean that. Oh, I'll be. Did the Ron actually send you?
That's right.
Great. And here I thought you were another problem walking in, but turns out you're here to help. I have to admit I'm a bit embarrassed about the gun now. I'll just... put that away now. Whoop. Let's get started before it gets more awkward. My wife's better at making guests feel welcome after I pointed a gun at them.
By the ocean. This time, the bad guys are on a cruise ship. Plus, the mistress came up with the plan, and she told Man-to-Man exactly what he needed to do.
Super secret submarines, a cruise ship, and the mistress of mysteries. Now I know why you like this one so much.
And there are the two lovely ladies of our humble manor. Jules, Katie, I have good news for a change. Looks like we have a place to relocate after all.
Oh, thank God. I mean, welcome to our home. Make yourself comfortable. Can I offer you something to drink? Not sure if you'll like what's on offer, though. I've got fermented brain fungus beer, or glowing mushroom tea with an extra kick to it. Though, I guess it's kind of an acquired taste. Are
The
you
fuck?
even thirsty? I probably should have checked first.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Probably for the best. It's still experimental. Brain fungus is either chewy like rubber or hard as a brick. The sweet spot between those is tricky. I suppose I should keep the glowing mushrooms for Radaway. If we're moving out this soon, we'll need it for the trip.
All right, that concludes the introductions, the tour, and the formal welcome dinner. Short and sweet. Not much to look at, I know, but she's been home to us for a long time. I guess now that you're here, we'll be moving on soon. We started preparing weeks ago when we realized that the last crop wasn't gonna get us through the next season. Still a couple things left to pack, though. If you're feeling impatient, ask Jules. She'll know what still needs to be done. You need anything from me?
You ready to head out?
Mentally, no, but sentiment doesn't make the crop come in any better. Trust me, I've tried that and about a million other things. If you're itching for something to do to speed things up, ask Jules. She can get particular about the order things get packed in.
Never fear, sir. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
Okay.
Hi.
We're all eager to get going. We've got most of our things packed up besides what had to wait until the last minute. But the biggest problem right now is that our Brahmin, Nessie, got out of her pen last night and wandered off. Any chance you could lend a hand and go search for her while we wrap up here? We should be ready to go once you're back.
All right. I'll do it.
Great. Brahmin are creatures of habit. She probably wandered to her favorite pastures by Sunshine Tidings. You could check there first. Maybe look around for a bit. I doubt she went far. And watch out for blood bugs. Season's coming in early with the rains. I sprayed Nessie with repellent 2 days ago, but it wears off eventually. It's why I'm so worried about her.
Oh shit. We gotta go find the cow.
Wait up! Nessie isn't at Sunshine Tidings.
Calm down. Tell me what's going on.
Mom said Nessie wandered out to her pasture by that place with the creepy robot, but you're not going to find her there. Franklin the Martian took her. He's an alien, so he likes studying Earth things, like giddy-up Buttercup toys, comic books, and Brahmin. I'm sure he didn't hurt her, so you'll just have to go and ask him to give her back, and he will.
Alien?
Sure. Okay.
I know how it sounds, really. I wouldn't tell you if I didn't have to. You know, to keep him safe. But I don't want to leave without Nessie. Will you go? I wrote you a note to give to him, so he'll know you're a friend and that I sent you.
Okay. What's really going on here?
Well, maybe Franklin didn't really take her himself. I just wanted to help him. Mom always talks about how special Nessie is, so I thought, if aliens want to study Brahmin, then they should study the best one around. Maybe even clone her. How cool would that be?
No problem. I'll bring her back.
Okay.
This
I
is a weird
wasn't sure
shit.
if you'd believe me. I'd go and get her myself, but you heard my dad. Take this note and he'll know I sent you. Franklin lives under the old ranger shack. Nessie is super safe with him, but Mom and Dad really want to leave soon, so we need her back. It's not far. I can show you where on your map, and you don't have to be scared of him. He's a very nice alien. And remember, no need to hurt him. He's nice.
Ooh. Interesting.
Find anything useful?
Okay. Alright. I found the cow thingy.
Interloper! In your ignorance, you have invaded the sovereign territory of Mars. I am bound by honor to give you one warning before I take you to the Galactic Court by force. If you resist, I will be forced to use lethal force.
Who are you supposed to be?
I see your underdeveloped cranium is having trouble beholding the sight in front of it. I am a proud citizen and soldier of Mars, and my name, translated to your primitive language, is Franklin.
You're a ghoul.
I'm not a ghoul. If you could comprehend my language, you would know that you just delivered a grave insult to my mother. Leave before I get angry.
Your money. All of it. Now.
Nonsense! I have the authorization of the highest galactic court to be here. I will not be bullied by someone who has never even heard of them. I can see this planet is still not prepared to meet the Martian community. I will depart now. Be glad I do not take further offense at your threats.
Alright. Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Hell yeah. Although I don't really do unarmed. I heard that.
That's it.
Oh yeah.
Hello?
We'll have to leave half of our stuff behind if we're traveling without Nessie. Any news?
Yes, I found her. She's fine.
You're a regular hero. You know that? I was so sure you'd come back and tell me she's dead or gone. In that case, all we have to do is load the old girl up and we're ready to go. Are you ready to move on?
Absolutely. I'm ready to go.
So where are we heading?
Mechanist lair. Yeah, let's do that.
Hey.
2 ounces next time, maybe.
Hey, sweetie.
You found Nessie! Does that mean you met Franklin too?
Yeah. You could say that.
He's pretty great, isn't he? I hope he comes to visit us. True superheroes never ask for a reward, but they always deserve it. I went and grabbed all this stuff from my secret hiding spot for you. Here.
Oh yeah, more money. Alright, let's see. I don't know what those two activated at the same time, but ooh, we might be able to do something really cool with that. Let me take that too. How do I get up there? That was legendary. Okay. So we need to go around. Oh yeah. These guys had all the stuff.
Service. Did you hear that?
But how do I get up? Around here. Relentless walking cane. I really gotta get a AP regen perk going.
When you turn up, you're dead.
You think so? I don't think so.
My first gunfight.
Hey,
Yes.
Give all that shit to Ada. Also, good neighbors around there somewhere. We should discover that. Damn, that is good. That is real good. That is an awesome legendary effect. As long as I can up the damage on it.
hey.
Yes, sir? Sure. Go ahead and take a look.
Pipe revolver sniper rifle? That sounds interesting. Good neighbor over here, yeah.
Hey, hold up there. First time in Good Neighbor? You can't go walking around without insurance.
You better back off, or you're the one who's gonna need insurance.
What was that? I couldn't hear over the sound of all that pathetic. You hand over everything you got in their pockets, or accidents start happening to you. Big, bloody accidents.
Oh, you useful motherfucker. Now you ain't got no head no more. How you feel about that shit?
I like you already.
Commercial building class unlocked furniture store. Nice.
Walk into a new place, make a show of dominance. Nice. Good neighbors of the people, for the people. You feel me? Everyone's welcome.
Of the people, for the people? Brother.
I can tell I'm gonna like you already. Just consider this town your home away from home. So long as you remember who's in charge.
I like Hancock, man. Maintain this for you. You know what I'm saying?
You realize that doesn't belong to us, right?
Alright. Is this because I didn't crouch? That's why. Oh man.
Forgive my curiosity, but isn't that owned by someone else?
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion.
There we go.
Cleo.
I hope you're buying. Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons needs to make a living after all.
Let's see what you got.
Let's get you outfitted, killer.
Oh yeah. You can have this back. Oh, a lot of good stuff here.
Hey.
I'd be happy to help if I can.
Hey, Cleo.
Every weapon you see here could be
I'll take a look. Sure.
a gun for every...
Sure.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Let's see what you got.
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
Oh yeah. Destroys the left leg. Is that what I got? No, I got to destroy his right leg. What's my left leg? Oh, it's got the same thingy. Majig.
Brotherhood of Steel better stay out of Good Neighbor. All I'm saying.
The third rail.
Hancock says newcomers are welcome in the third rail. Go on in.
I'm gonna have to turn down the audio for this.
What? Another one of you mercs looking?
Oh. Just for now. No, let's wait until the song is over. And the stuff we can take. Not without stealing. Maybe we can wait an hour. Nope. Didn't work. Oh, come on, bro. Come on, be done with the song already. Oh, there's the door here. There's a box inside. You see, I want to maintain this so bad. But I ain't that sneaky. She done?
That's right, good neighbor. I'm the one you're looking for. We'll be right back after a short break.
Beautiful as always, Mags.
Thanks, Charlie. Can I get some water?
No need to even ask.
Don't you have somewhere else to be? Anywhere else?
You are such a sweetheart.
You seem upset.
Yeah. Getting between a man and his drink will do that. Look, just tell me what you want. Are you lost or something? Lonely? Selling something?
I'm here to help you.
But who? Wait a minute. Ron? No. No way.
That's right.
How about that? I figured he'd just taken my money and ran. Or waddled. Slithered, you know. Look, I'm sorry for being a jerk before. I wasn't exactly expecting good news to come walking through the door. Any door, really, but even less so in a place like this. Here's what I need. I have a sister, Audra. She's a good girl, but gullible, you know? She's fallen in with a raider gang, common rad trash led by a guy named Knox. They've been filling her head with chems and God knows what other kind of ideas. And I won't allow my sister to be a junkie. I can't. She's better than that. This family is better than that. And she's all the family I got left. I've tracked them to the Harbor Master Hotel. Ever seen it? It's a trash heap. Suitable enough for scum like Knox. But not for Audra. Come with me. Help me get my sister back. Please.
Sounds good. Let's go.
All right. I'll follow your lead.
Oh, yeah.
Really appreciate what you're doing for me, but don't underestimate these guys. And Audra, well, let's just keep her safe. She never could manage that on her own.
Hey.
I hope I can just fast travel there.
What?
My apologies.
Limbs all still in one piece. Phew.
Find anything useful?
Better wait until we get to the hotel. Hopefully we're not already too late.
Oh, they inside up there.
Place looks empty. Let's take a look around, see if we can figure out where they went.
I don't think I was supposed to go through this door.
The lack of illumination here is troubling.
Now, if you're in my face, it's not.
Nice. No idea how we're gonna find anything in all this. When I get my hands on Knox. Hello? We better take a look around upstairs, too.
Yeah, no shit. I guess I'm going.
Going up.
Jesus. If Mom and Pops could see the mess Audra was in,
They'd right. Oh, come on, man.
Yes.
they'd do what they always did. Wait for me to clean it up.
This shouldn't take long.
And it didn't.
Dead already.
That's how we do it. Headshot. Nothing out here. I don't know what else to search. Let's try to find this guy again. I come back in here and... What if I go back down?
Ground floor.
Hey.
Jesus. If Mom and Pops could see the mess Audra was in, they'd... Well, they'd do what they always did. Wait for me to clean it up.
Hello?
What's going on? Hey there.
Alright, let's just follow the marker and see what happens. No, that's the miscellaneous. We gotta get back up. There's something we're missing.
Going up.
It's going to be difficult finding anything useful in this mess.
Hey.
What can I do for you?
Oh, why can't I steal the stash? I wish I actually had some drugs on me so I could have spiked the stash. Come on, bro. I went the wrong way. It's downstairs.
Ground
Oh, no.
floor.
Wait a minute. Anton? What the hell are you doing here?
Putting what's left of my family back together. Back away from my sister. Do it now. Do it slowly. Or my friend and I will paint the wall with whatever brains you haven't already fried.
Jesus. You're gonna kill someone. Listen, please. I know what he must have told you, but Audra, she's not a junkie. She's sick.
She's strung out. Just look at her. God knows how many chems he's got in her system.
There's nothing in her system right now. That's why we came back here. She forgot her medication.
Medication? Don't let this son of a bitch fool you. He's manipulated my sister, and now he's trying to do it to you, too.
No light. None.
Can I ask you some questions?
Some. You can ask me some questions. You can ask me a number of questions, but some is not a number until you made a specified sum. You can do that. You can look at me and you can see something, but you can't see that, can you? Haha.
Are you okay?
Okay. You know where I am, and you already know who and what, and I bet you think you know how. Because he sees when it happens, and I see what you talk about. You're always talking, and he's always looking. And both of you are talking and looking, and you add me, and you subtract me, and you get no result.
Are you all right? You seem a little jumpy.
But I solved for distance. No remainders but the rate. I went too slowly? No, the numbers don't work now. There are new variables and
bitch
they're
fucked
starting
up.
here right now. There's too many of them. Unsolved again.
I think I've heard enough for now. Can I ask some questions?
Yeah. Sure. Sorry. It's hard to think with a gun pointed at my head.
Is there anything else I should know?
All we're doing out here is trying to survive. If there was a way to make Audra better that didn't involve going to Chemicare, believe me, I'd do whatever it took to give her that. But the jet is our only option. Please, don't take that away from her.
Sounds like this isn't some normal group of raiders either.
Is that what he told you? Jesus, that's different. The last time Anton found us, he told the guy he hired that I was a cult leader or something. I'm not a raider, and neither are my friends. We're just people trying to do the right thing for someone we care about.
If something's wrong, maybe I can help.
She's not wrong, but she is different. The jet doesn't work on her like it does you or me. For her, it slows down her thoughts to where she can understand them, make sense of them. Without it, well, she's like this. Up for days, writing on the walls, pacing the floors. She doesn't think to eat. And if we've got clean water handy, she doesn't think to bathe. I hate it, seeing her like that. But if it were up to her brother,
This, what you're seeing right now, is how she would live the rest of her life. If you could even call it that.
If you expect me to believe you, I want proof.
If you trust your own eyes, I can give you all the proof you need. All she needs is a dose of her medicine, just a little. And it's like she's a whole different person. She keeps it in her room by the dresser. If you just let us...
Enough! I brought you here to help me get my sister back, not to stand around and watch her poison herself more than she already has.
Can I ask you some questions?
What else could you possibly need to know right now?
That sounds crazy, all right.
Listen. When you talk about my sister, my family, you watch what you say. Audra may not have much sense, but you'd be lucky to have an ounce of her smarts. And anyone who can't see a difference between the two doesn't have either.
I have no idea what's going on here.
Audra is different, not wrong. I'm counting on you to know the difference. Don't make me regret it.
If you expect me to believe you, I want proof.
I owe you exactly as much proof as I owe him. Need me to spell out how much that is?
Now I don't know what to think.
I didn't bring you here to think.
But that doesn't mean you shouldn't. Please. Let me tell you what's really happening here.
Now I don't know what to think.
I didn't bring you here to think.
Right.
But that doesn't mean...
Can I ask you some questions?
Some. You can ask me some questions. You can ask me a number of questions, but some is not a number until you made a specified sum. You can do that. You can look at me and you can see...
Are you happy here?
Happy here because I'm not there when I'm here and can't be here when I'm there. An object in two separate distances at one time, inexplicable. Not possible. Time. Distance divided by rate. I didn't solve for time, but it happened and it keeps happening and it's mine. No subtraction. Mine. But I solved for distance. No remainders but the rate. I went too slowly? No, the numbers don't work now. They're...
Great. You're completely nuts.
structurally unsound, inside and there. There's only one pillar and it's damaged, and it's not enough. Excessive mass and surface area, 2 more beams, each 45 degrees from center mass. Build them, ignore them, or take them from somewhere else. Someone else. Someone dead.
Great. You're
structurally. Build them.
Can I ask you
Some.
No.
Can I ask some questions?
Yeah. Sure. Sorry. I'm just... It's hard to think with a gun pointed at my head.
I believe you.
Even if you didn't come here to do the right thing, I did. And I will. Audra, please get behind me. Now.
What? Let's do this.
Do it! Thank you.
Dead bitch.
Wait. Audra?
Find
She
anything
hates
useful?
gunfire. She must have run to her room. We need to check on her and make sure she wasn't hurt.
Going up.
What happened?
I hope you aren't expecting me to sort through this clutter.
How did I get here? Who is this? Is everything alright?
Better than all right. Our new friend here made sure of that.
Wait, I remember there was a shooting in Anton. Oh no. He's dead, isn't he? He must be. He's not kicking down the door.
I'm sorry. He just showed up. And
should have spiked him with
it all
so
went so quickly and
see what
It's
could
alright.
happen.
Well, it will be. I thought I'd finally gotten far enough away from home, but I should have realized he'd never stop looking. I don't know how you got wrapped up in all of this, and I don't really remember what happened in the lobby. But I do know my brother, and I know you did what you had to do. For what it's worth. It was the right thing to do. Even if my brother didn't see that. Even if he couldn't.
I'm sorry about all this.
You couldn't have known. My brother was always a dichotomous thinker. See a problem, solve a problem. Black and white, nothing in between. It gave him focus like you can't imagine. But sometimes it made life hell for me. Him, too, I suppose.
You'll have to explain what's going on.
People don't know what it's like. Feeling cornered in your own mind. Trying to shut out the voices and the visions and the unrealness of it all. Once I learned I could live without all of that, it made it so much harder to be pulled back in. I wish Anton had gotten that. Even if I understand why he didn't.
Would you be interested in coming to work for me?
You know what? Yeah, I think I would. What do you say, Knox? Want to help me pay back our new friend for everything he's done for me?
for both of us. Hell yes, I do.
Before we head out, I'd like to take my brother home and rest him on the hill next to our folks. I can get there and back in a day or two's time. After that, we're at your disposal. And listen, thank you.
I'm gonna put them in the mech in this layer as well. Oh shit.
What is it?
Oh yeah.
They ain't very nice. They're called gunners. So if you see any, make sure you stay far away from them, all right? Okay, now, I gotta go. But wherever you are, stay safe. I'll see you again soon, sweetheart.
Jake.
Oh, hey, Slick. Didn't hear you come in. Turns out our radio connection between the hub and the ASAMs works just fine. I was just recording a message for someone.
Oh?
Yeah. Well, after the whole gunner thing, I just... well... It's kind of... this is awkward. I was sort of hoping to keep this private. What I wouldn't give for an interruption right now.
Search complete.
Huh? Oh, right. I asked the robot to find my screwdriver. Good timing. I don't mean to question your logic, Chip, but... does that look like a screwdriver to you?
Affirmative.
You know what? You're right. Turns out this hammer is my screwdriver after all. Good work. Now why don't you go patrol or something?
Protect and serve.
That bot ain't right.
You need some help.
You think? Tell you what, Slick. If you can find my screwdriver, I'll tell you who I was recording a message for. It's probably Pat.
Right.
Sound fair?
All right.
All right, then. We have ourselves a gentleman's agreement.
Uh-huh. Here.
Hey, you found it. Thanks. It was driving me nuts looking for this thing. Okay, you held up your side of the deal. I'll spill the beans on who I was recording that message for. Ready for a little history of Jake?
Give me the short version.
Sure, I could do that. So, I come from a settlement that's quite a long way from here. A place called Sanford. And that's where a number of years ago I met this young woman. Well, one thing led to another and, well, you know how it goes. You met someone and had a son, and I met someone and had a...
Do you have a daughter?
Yeah, that's right. I had a little girl. I named her Laura. And from the moment she was born, that kid became my world. What the... Oh, that damn generator again! This is the 5th time it's stalled today!
Again?
It's the old plutonium well. The generator that kickstarts the fission reaction. It's been real temperamental lately. Hey, if you wouldn't mind, could you go get it started again for me? It probably just needs refueling.
You've been fucking with the generator, huh?
Hey, robot.
Protect and serve.
I assume you can fix that?
Affirmative. Please stand by.
Make the robot do it. I probably won't get no XP for that one. love that there's still the lights are on again.
Excuse me.
Ah, I got the generator humming again, I see. Thanks. It's no fun trying to work in the dark. Now, where was I? Oh, right. So, years pass, and Laura grows up. However, me and her mom, Caitlin, we ended up drifting apart and separating. But I'd still see Laura all the time, though. And when she'd stay with her mom, we'd keep in touch through radio. So, one day, I broadcasted our usual radio time to say goodnight. But there's no response. Now, you gotta understand, Laura's the most punctual kid you'd ever meet. She was never late for anything. Naturally, I began to panic a little, worrying if something bad might have happened to her. So I rushed over to Caitlin's house and...
What was it you were expecting?
I don't know. But I definitely didn't expect what I found.
Multiple hostile targets detected. Requesting backup.
Hostile targets? What is that robot?
Flee.
Oh, for crying out loud. Could you lend
Take them down. Richard, sir.
Thank you, friend.
Hi.
Thanks for dealing with that. Now, let's see if I can finish my story. So I'm at Caitlin's house, but turns out no one's there. The place was deserted, and all the belongings had been packed up. I rushed to Laura's room, no one there, all her stuff's gone. Even her ham radio. Well, I asked around. Turns out earlier that day, Caitlin had booked passage on a caravan, and they were long gone.
Damn.
Now, there was no way in hell I was about to let Caitlin disappear with my daughter. I dashed back home, gathered a few essentials, and set off in pursuit.
There's nothing worse than losing a child. Believe me, I know.
Yeah, you understand. Anyway, I tracked that damn caravan halfway across the wasteland. By the time I caught up with it, it had made its final stop. Here, in the Commonwealth. Caitlin and Laura had already departed, but I knew where they were now. Since then, I've put out a radio message every night, hoping Laura might hear it. Know that her dad is out here looking for her. After our little run-in with the gunners, I needed to warn her to stay away from him. I know she probably won't hear it, but still, I had to try.
That's a hell of a story.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. I've not really spoken to anyone about Laura since I got here. Unless you count the Ron. Anyway, thanks for listening. Feels good to finally share. Get everything off my chest.
Oh, what is it now? Feral dwarves? Irradiated death claws? Hello? Hey.
I want to trade a few things.
How can old Paul help you?
May as well take what we can. They won't
What's
be
all this
dangerous
about?
items any longer.
Death claws? Oh, old Paul! Sorry, I wasn't expecting visitors.
Something up?
Well, cheese and crackers. You must be the ones with the ASM sensors, eh?
Me and my partner here, yeah. And they're called ASAMs.
Is it true what the old geezer said? Can ASMs really help build up settlements?
Well, sure, as long as what your settlement needs are some homes or farms or a scrap heap. But I should warn you, recently there's been some trouble with...
Gee, a scrap heap. Well, that settles it. We'll take 100 ASMs, please. How many caps does that come to?
Whoa, slow down. We're not just peddling some product here. Besides, I'm not even sure we should be handing these things out anymore.
What? Why?
Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That Aiden guy may have been a Brahmin's ass, but he did have a point. It's a fair bet that settlement got attacked because they used ASAMs. Who's to say the same thing wouldn't happen again?
There's no good answer. Taking action puts us at risk, but inaction could be deadly.
I'm just not sure it's right to give out sensors to random settlements no more. Not if it puts them in danger.
If you're concerned about giving sensors out to strangers, why not have them join us instead? I've got no problem defending those we bring into the fold.
Hey,
Hell
we'd be
yeah.
happy to join with ya. Right now we're kind of living rough, so whatever it takes to get some ASAMs, eh?
I don't know.
You lose your nerve?
Hey now, come on. That ain't fair. This ain't about me. It's about whether or not it's right to put people in danger.
Look, I don't see what the problem is here.
Things are different now. We ain't just dealing with raiders or the odd mutant anymore. Can you honestly say it's the right thing to have these people join us?
You need to decide, Jake. What's it gonna be?
I don't know. After the whole Gunner thing. But what do you think, Slick? What's the right thing to do?
Don't worry. I'll get you up and running.
Really? You'd have us? Aw, geez, thanks.
I still think we're maybe asking for trouble. But I think you're right. We can't be scared to help folks. Okay, let's do this.
Oh, you really don't know what this means to us. Thank you so much.
No problem. Welcome to the family. Sorry, what's your name?
Hubert. Here, I'll mark where we're staying on your Pip-Boy. I'll run ahead and tell the others. Meet you there, eh?
I'll tag along with the youngin'. I'm fairly familiar with sensors by now. I'll get his people up to speed before you arrive.
Here, Slick, take these. A few extra ASAMs, in case you need them. Let's get
Oh,
these
yeah.
folks up and running. And if the gunners do show up again, well, we'll just have to put them in their place, won't we? I'm gonna get back to repairing the hub. Oh, and thanks again for listening today. Good luck now.
See? Here they are now. I told
Not a death slave. Justice will administer swiftly and fairly.
Remind me to explain. Low profile. Okay, that's far enough. Throw your weapon on the ground. Let's see those hands in the air. That's one dead corpse.
Who are you supposed to be?
I'm the one with a gun telling you to put down your weapon. How is this hard to understand?
Wait a second. Are you threatening me?
Ah, great. Another Hubert. Yes, I am threatening you. Do as I say, or I will be forced to hurt you.
Ho! Let's calm down. Let's talk this out.
There's nothing to talk about. Hubert may have asked to join you, but he doesn't speak for all of us. And I don't for a second believe what he or this old man say about these ASAM sensors. ASAMs? ASAM, whatever. Look, I don't want to hurt you.
but I don't trust your reasons for being here. So please, just hand over your weapon.
But I want to help you guys.
Sorry.
You don't want to lay into me.
Oh. Was that meant to scare me? Well, it didn't. But nice try.
Okay,
Fuck
fine.
it.
Here's everything I've got.
Finally. Thank you. I'll just put your weapon in this footlocker. Nice and safe. Don't worry. You'll get it back when we're done here.
See, Stodge? He handed over his weapons. Nice and friendly like. He's not here to hurt us.
Hey.
I'll listen, but I'm still not convinced these things are the answer to a new home.
I want to help, but I don't like the secrecy. Who are you, really?
No offense, but I can't go blabbing to every busybody who pokes their nose into our business. Sorry, but I gotta consider our safety. Look, we're just people who have lost our home. And now we're trying to start over again. That's all.
What would it take to convince you?
Okay. Even if I did believe these ASAMs do everything I've been told, how do I know we could trust you? We just had our old home taken from us by goddamn mercenaries. Had to flee just so we wouldn't become indentured workers. So I can't say I'm thrilled with the idea of us running, only to be leashed by some new landlord, making promises they can't keep. Even if these senses of yours work, I'd need to know we're not signing over our independence and freedom. I need to know you're on the level.
This is an opportunity you will never have again. Don't be stupid. Don't pass it up.
50 years ago, I'd have shot you for talking to me like that. But maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just being overly paranoid. You do seem like a good person. Okay, I'll go along with this whole censor thing. We'll join with you. You better not try and screw us over.
Oh, great. Was Stodge on board? Everyone else will fall right in line.
But I've one condition, and it's non-negotiable. We'll join with you, and use your sensors. But you gotta let us decide how we use them. If we're gonna make a new home, then we should have the say in how it's built.
Fair enough.
All right. Well then, I think... we can make this work. Okay, everyone, listen up. This is how we're gonna do things. We need to decide on a leader. Someone who can take charge of the building effort, and then run the place once construction's done. Most of us have skills that'd be useful in a leadership position. So anyone who thinks they're up to the task, step forward and make yourself known. I'll go first. What the? I can't say I expected Hubert to step forward. But what are you doing, old man? You're not one of us.
I've already benefited from the censors. If I can, I'd like to return some of the kindness shown to me and help you people out. I know I may not look like much, but I've been around a while. Reckon I could offer some useful guidance, at least until you're on your feet.
Fair enough. But all three of us can't lead. We'll have to pick just one of us.
Hey, I've got an idea. Why don't you decide who gets put in charge? I think you'd probably choose a good leader.
All right. I'll do it.
Well, that's all kinds of fantastic. I can't wait to see who you pick.
Hey there.
Made your pick, have you?
I've made my choice.
I'm all ears. Who'd you go with?
How about you?
Aha! this old goat still got some life left in him after all.
Yeah?
This looks rather... pleasant, I believe you'd call it?
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Hell yeah.
Can't remember the last time I had clean fingernails.
Hey there.
Yeah? What can this old pile of bones do for you?
Just how old are you?
I'd tell you, but honestly, I don't remember. But I'm old enough to have seen many things during my time. Like the day of the Broken Mask incident, or the time that a strange outlander opened up a power armory. Heck, I've even seen the rise of the Minutemen, then their slow decline and eventual downfall.
This guy really is old.
What happened to the Minutemen?
Oh, that's a sad tale. Way back when I was a young lad, I saw the Minutemen defend Diamond City itself from a horde of rampaging mutants. After that, everybody loved them, and rightly so. They helped keep the Commonwealth safe. But the Commonwealth is a harsh place, and you can only fight it for so long until it takes its toll on you. Decades passed, and the Minutemen started to suffer one loss after another. And then they did battle with a foe they had no chance of beating. After that, the Minutemen that I grew up admiring were no more.
I'd like to hear about the armory.
Well, that was a fairly recent happening, at least to the recollections of an old man. Not even 10 years past, some stranger was stomping around the Commonwealth in a suit of shining power armor, wielding a sword as tall as a man. Some say this strange man still roams the Commonwealth. And others, well, others say he was eaten by a pack of deathclaws. The truth is probably somewhere in between. But if you ever wanted a suit of his armor, you wouldn't have to look very far. You can find his work scattered all over the Commonwealth.
Broken Mask?
I've heard it called many things over the years, but Broken Mask is the most common. That was the day that we all learned that there were others among us. Cold, calculating automatons wearing the faces of people you thought you knew. Your friends, your family, your own wife. It was a harsh wake-up call for the Commonwealth, and it's something we have to live with from now on. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Let's change the subject.
I should be on my way.
Okay then. See you around.
Yeah?
Can we trade a few things? Can we trade a few things?
Sure thing.
I'd like to trade some items.
Go ahead.
Let's trade.
Okay. Yeah?
Excuse me.
Yeah? What can this old pile of bones do for you?
What are you doing out here?
Well, before I agreed to join you, I was out scavenging. You know, picking through the ruins of the old world. You might be surprised at the things you can still find. But I'm getting on in years. I'd say settling down here was probably the right call.
It would be nice to know more about you.
You want to know about old Paul, do you? Well, let's see. Well, I spent my early years learning how to smith firearms. You know, make guns. I even built a business out of it. But nothing lasts forever. Eventually, I moved on to greener pastures. I became a raider. Hey, now before you go judging, keep in mind that raider games were different back then. More respectful like. But it turned out it wasn't a life for me. But after that, oh, I found my true calling. Picking over the remains of the old world. Scavenging. And I don't mind telling you, I was one of the best. But I've retired from that now, and I plan to enjoy my twilight years in one of your fine settlements. And maybe, just maybe, pass on a little wisdom before my time comes.
Nothing. Never mind.
Okay then, see you around.
Yes?
Excuse me.
Yeah? What can this old pile of bones do for you?
It would be nice.
But nothing lasts forever.
You should know.
Hey there.
People have been complaining a bit about the bed situation.
Yeah? What can this old pile of bones do for you?
What are you doing?
Well, but you might be...
Uh-huh.
I'd...
Nothing.
Okay, then.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
What?
I just want to trade a few things. Hey there.
Yeah? What can this old pile of bones do for you?
Okay, that shit bug. rid of everything. See if that helps.
Huh?
I want to trade a few things.
Of course.
My back hurts, my feet hurts, everything hurts.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
We had a good supply of clean water. Things will be pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Out here, you gotta take things one day at a time.
Got work to do. Can't talk now.
Hi, how are you?
Huh?
Hi.
Yeah? What can this old pile of bones do for you?
Please remain calm if you are injured. Please remain calm if you are injured. Please remain calm if you are injured.
Let's trade. I just want to trade a few things.
Sure thing.
Alright. Maybe it'll fix itself after a while. Let's go do something else. Talk to McCready. Back in good neighbor.
Now I know you all are doing your own thing, but I don't want anyone here to forget what matters. Hey, Daisy, glad you could make it. How's my favorite?
Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Husky the other day.
He wishes.
All right, we're getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me?
Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock.
Now, what out there in our big, friendly Commonwealth would want to drive us apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later, you've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City.
I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass.
Hey, we all know I got my own personal beef with that lardhead. But stay focused. Now, I want everyone to keep the Institute in mind. When someone starts acting funny. When people are doing things they don't normally do. When family starts pushing you away for no reason. We all know who's behind that kind of shit. And the only way to stop it is to stick together. They can't control us if we're not afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute?
Not us!
And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Good neighbor.
And who's in charge of good neighbor?
Hancock! Of the people, for the people.
Oh.
Been talking about Vault 81. Some
Enjoy your stay.
Look, pal. If you're preaching about the atom or looking for a friend, you've got the wrong guy. If you need a hired gun, then maybe we can talk.
I'm interested. If you think you've got what it takes.
You're joking, right? I've been doing this since I was a kid. I know my way around. I used to run with the gunners, for God's sake.
You're acting like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
Maybe it's better that you don't. I don't want the stink of Winlock and Barnes rubbing off on me and scaring away my business. Now what about you? How do I know I won't end up with a bullet in my back?
All I can give you is my word. And a bunch of caps.
Bunch of caps, huh? Okay, hotshot. Price is 250 caps. Up front. There's no room for bargaining.
Everything's negotiable. Would you take 200?
Something wrong with your hearing? I just told you I'm not going to negotiate. So, are you in, or should I get back to my drink?
You've got a deal.
Now you're speaking my language. Alright, boss. You got yourself an extra gun. Lead on.
Hell yeah.
Ada.
Would you like me to go with you?
I just want to trade a few things.
Of course. A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Time to hit the road.
Excellent. I'll endeavor to do my best.
New ally acquired. Wow.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine.
Dr. Amari?
Yes.
Ooh.
I take it this isn't
I'm gonna just maintain all this real quick. And this. That is.
Where are you going?
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I know it's asking for a miracle, Omari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Please. Nick told me you're the only one who can make this work.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, the brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
All right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Oh shit.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Ooh, flashback.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location. There. This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
Turn down the goddamn...
Remember,
Mom knew
you
how
are
it was.
experiencing these memories as Kellogg.
She wasn't soft,
This may
but
prove disorienting at
she
first.
loved me in her way. And she... I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
I'm trying to sleep!
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for. There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Also wrong way.
The thing about happiness is, You only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like. I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Mind if we sit down?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. A little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another.
Suit yourself. So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute. I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I can see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Hell yeah.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Manual override initiated. Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working. That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6. Down the hall near the end.
I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it. The egghead. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of, her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but, still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
This is the one. Here.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's gonna be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only gonna tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready. Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
I'm not saying she's right, but Mayor,
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side. It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Oh, flashbang again.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Next time I have to watch someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
I saw Kellogg's life. The man who ruined my family. The man I killed.
That's right. He was a human being just like the rest of us, and he had reasons for being what he was, however cruel. How does that make you feel?
Does it really matter how I feel, Doctor?
Yes. You can't tell me that bearing witness to that man's life didn't affect you. We're getting off track. The important thing is that we discovered the Institute's greatest secret, teleportation. The only question is, what do we do now?
What? You don't have a spare teleporter lying around? What kind of egghead are you?
This is serious. No one outside the Institute could dream of making that kind of technology. Wait, maybe that's it. That memory about Virgil, their scientist who went rogue? If we found him...
I like it.
The memory said the Institute tracked him to the glowing sea, but that seems crazy. A madman would think twice about going there.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get...
Good luck. And be safe. By the way,
Oh,
I
yeah.
unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Remove the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Nick.
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my head.
What the fuck?
I was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
Kellogg? Is that you?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded like Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
Ada?
A pleasure to see you again, sir. Are you ready to depart?
Time to hit the road.
Understood.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, ever been killed to be killed? Some fine-looking weapons.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
Depends on the work.
You'll never find a more fair and honest job. If you don't mind a little manual labor, and don't ask too many questions, you're in. I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
This is just a bad deal.
You're killing me here. 150 to start.
Still not good enough.
Trust me, there will be much more.
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So little discretion is called for. I got a delicate house of cards going here, you know?
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
Oh no, that's been bugged.
Ready to get to work?
Just tell me what I need to do.
It's a simple job, really. You are gonna be doing some digging.
Digging? This is a waste of my talents.
You want a better job? You gotta work your way up to it, buddy. Show me that can-do attitude. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will ya?
I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side? Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man. It's starting to feel like we're doing charity. Just say something. It's a problem with fire alert!
Takes care of that.
What is going on in my tunnel?
Bobby.
What is going on in my tunnel?
Looks like we are having crab for dinner tonight.
You'd eat Mirelurk? Ugh, no. Disgusting. Tough, but somehow slimy at the same time. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
Just tell me where to go and who to talk to.
I knew I liked you. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Oh yeah.
Heads up.
How may I be of service?
Got some great stuff, if you're interested.
Hopefully.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Feel free to test the grips.
I wonder what it's got for sale now that we've leveled up quite a bit. That is kind of nice looking. I want it. No. I just sold all my 308. That's stupid.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
We buy and sell everything, to everyone, except synths. No synths allowed here.
Squatters! Right here! Let's go! Bash is in the tunnel!
Don't walk outside the wall undefended. High quality protection for sale.
Alright, let's check that out now.
Shop in safety. No synths allowed at the surplus.
I like that.
Don't be caught dead. Protection from Commonwealth weaponry.
Win the game! Buy a swatter!
Diamond City surplus. Everything you need.
Flamethrower conversion. No, this is a bats enhanced thing.
Synth-free shopping, right here.
Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your modifications. Scopes, clip sizes, barrels.
The hub of trade for all Diamond City right here.
Hey, swatter, swatter can hit! Boom!
No, I don't want the blackout thingy.
Protection for sale. Hand-tooled pieces.
No skull in the league. Stand a swatter.
Diamond City surplus. Everything you need.
I need to get some plasma and stuff. I don't think I have any. Maybe I can make some. think that's it. Oh, nuclear material. Oh shit. Alright, I'm gonna cut the stream here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see y'all in the next one.